Hello, everybody. It's Owen Aeon, your sparkly racing cat, and I'm here tonight with my special friend, Leah Sunspout. Hello, Leah.
Hello, Owen. Thanks for having me here.
Thanks for joining in. It's just it's a casual collab. It's not even a collab, really. It's friends calling in and hanging out tonight. So
Yep.
we got Leah here. Leah's working on some art. I'll be playing PowerWash solo. We'll be yapping. We'll be talking about things. And we're already yammering. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go. I gotta go live. We're getting into the weeds here, talking about life and jobs and everything else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shut up, cat boy, get to it. But thank you for joining me, and let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Folk. Hello, Koss. Hello, Patware. Hello, everyone. Hello, my mechanics. All my lurkers out there. Hope you're doing well tonight. It's my first stream since I want to say Sunday. I think I did the whatchamacallit, the Morse code stream on Sunday, which was fun. I enjoyed that. And then I had a bunch of work, and I had some crazy things happen, which, like, I can't really talk about in depth, but it was a lot of, like, traveling around and, like, missing travel plans and people canceling plans and me just being, like, omega tired, getting up at, like, 4 a.m. and things like that. So I'm good now. I'm good now. And we've got a few streams ahead of us, and it's mostly, like, collabs. I mean, this is going to be a collab week for me. We got hanging out tonight. We've got, Friday is Lolly's big anniversary. It's her, what is it, 5th anniversary?
It's our 3-year affiliate
okay.
anniversary. Yeah.
3-year. Okay, so it's Lolly's 3-year. Your 3-year is coming up on the 5th, right?
It's actually the 7th, but I'm putting it on the 5th. Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, so I can't wait to show. I hope I'll be there. I will be away from home, but I will do my best to watch live if I'm available. Wow, I almost raided you. Hang on. My brain is like, I was trying to shout you out, and I typed in /raid.
This sends everyone away.
Go follow Leah. Leah's Leah and I'm fast. I want to say we're fast friends. I feel like the last year is kind of like blown by super fast. We met on like Teal's birthday stream, wasn't it? Last year.
Yep, I think that's right. Yep. It's like full circle.
I don't remember like who else was there. I remember Velvet because like it was like Teal, Velvet, and like a dozen other people. Prongles for sure. I remember Prongles was there because I've been hanging out a lot in Prongles' streams, Teal's streams, and who else? Who else was I kicking around? It was like I was just getting to know everybody. And then Teal just like brought a whole bunch of us together, and then we're all like, okay, we're all friends now, or something.
You will be friends.
Yeah. Oh, Lolly.
Yeah.
I think I was hanging around Lolly streams too, because like we've got a bunch of people that stream in the morning, and it's like really nice for like people who work from home and have different schedules from your normal like 9-to-5ers. But yeah, we got Lolly coming up. I'll be there. I think we're doing Jackbox games. I think that's the plan. And then Teal's birthday on Sunday afternoon, where we're doing the VR chat thing again. So I'm gonna get my VR headset out. I've got a better microphone this time. I still feel really bad about last year because I was talking through my headset microphone and it was garbage. I didn't realize it was that bad. And what's funny is like a little behind the scenes, like Teal has this like very nice like write-up about how to be in a collab and like be good in a collab, and one of them is like, please test your microphone before you come to the collab. Yes, Prongles. Sorry, we got the scuffed Owen. It's still going. Okay. And like I'm like, oh, my headset microphone's fine, it's fine. And then I watched the VOD and I was like, oh my god, I sound like absolute shit. I feel so bad. I'm so embarrassed for myself.
It's okay. I mean, if it was horrendous, we would have said something.
Yeah, and I definitely would have like done something about it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this year. Also, I just like murdered my VTube studio. Hold on. There we go. I was touching things on the iPhone. And then 6 p.m. Sunday night I'm doing a Just Little Guys collab with my little guys. We're gonna be doing Super Battle Golf. So Sunday's kind of jam packed for me.
Woohoo!
And then I'm like done. I'm done for a while. I'm going on vacation, man. I'm going on vacation for like a week and a half. So I will not be streaming like the first half of April, pretty much. Which is bizarre. I've never been away for that long since I started streaming. I think, well, I guess going to California for OffCai, I was away for like a week, but it didn't feel like it. It didn't feel that long. And I mean, you went to Japan recently. Do you get the nervousness of like, oh, if I go away for too long, like no one will watch me when I come back, or I'm gonna like lose like followers or something like that? Do you ever feel like that?
Not really, but that's because when I first started streaming, I was very spotty.
Yeah.
I did like this last year was the most consistent I've streamed ever.
Oh wow, nice.
So, like I would actually just take like month hiatuses.
Wow.
So when I was gone for 2 weeks, or so that was like a month, I was like, this is nice. I needed it. I was not worried about it because I was like, I need to get away from this.
Yeah. I think I could tell you were like getting a little like burned out, especially because like, man, you went so hard on all those collabs. You were like,
God,
you were partying it up with everyone. And like, I remember you kept saying before that, you're like, guys, I gotta stop doing so many collabs. I'm really gonna tone it down. And then like the next week, you had like 7 collabs lined up right in a row. And I'm like, what are you doing, friend? What are you doing? And I'm not one to like go and be like, you need to calm down. You're really like destroying yourself right now. But like, I felt bad because I'm like, okay, if that's how you want to roll, like, clearly you wanted to do it.
Yeah. So one of my friends was like, you just need to learn to say no. And I'm like, you're so right.
That's true.
And then they were like, hey, we should collab sometime. And I'm like, okay.
you need to know when to say no. Hey, do you want to collab? And then like that's your cue, and you're like, nah, I can't say no.
I was like, oh yeah, I do want to.
Oh my god, I get that too. It's hard to say no, especially when you want to be a good friend, right? And it's a good opportunity, and it's like, no one's like taking advantage of you. It's like you genuinely want to be there, and they want you to be there, and you want to have that like nice, get together. But at the same time, it's like you may be pushing yourself too hard without even knowing it, right? Between like your work and what you need to do at home. I'm like, both of us have like full-time jobs, right? And we stream, and we have homes to take care of, and and all these things. And it's like, some folks we know might be in other situations where it's like, yeah, they still like live at home, and like they're whomever they live with like cooks for them and does like some of the housekeeping and stuff, and they can afford to like mentally like have a little bit more extra energy to pour into streaming like that. But like for some of us, it's like, no, this is it. This is everything. We got to pour everything into it.
Yeah.
That's rough. Oh my god. They mean that you need to learn to say no to other people so you have time to collab with them.
True.
I'm so good at saying no. Eva, how often do you stream? I don't think I've ever caught one of your streams. Hi, Kayla. Hello.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's funny because I came back from my hiatus, and then I'm just doing collabs again. I'm like, brother, you haven't learned your lesson.
Yeah. I was very excited to catch your Pokopia stream though with your new models and stuff. I was like, because it felt like oh, you're back, right? I mean, I know you did the Japan, trip, like review with all the photos and everything, and that was awesome. But this one almost felt like this was the comeback stream, like the big like, hey, I'm here and I'm solo and I'm doing it and I'm like, having a good time, and here's all this stuff I've been working on, and that was really cool. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I honestly, that was probably more of a Leah Sunspot stream.
Yeah.
The freaking Japan 7-hour presentation What? Like, really took me out. I was like, oh, no wonder I haven't streamed since then. I was exhausted.
Oh my god. And what did you say at the beginning that you're like, I want to keep this to like 2 hours or something? And I'm like...
Oh, I did. I did not have any, like, delusions. It was going to be 2 hours. So I was, like, hoping for maybe 4 hours.
Oh my god, yeah. And then I think I said in chat, I'm like, good luck. My 2 days in San Francisco was like a 6-hour stream on its own. It's like I didn't even do that much to fill 6 hours of time. How did I do that?
That's honestly so impressive to me.
I don't know. I need to go back through that VOD and just skim through it and look at what I said or listen to what I said. I can't believe it. I think I went through like not almost every photo, but like every like thing I did. It's like, and I went to Chinatown, and then I went to the Bay, and then I went out on a boat, and then it was like one thing after the other in every like minute detail. But I'll tell you, I had so much fun. And I think it's good to have that recap where you're like, this is how much fun I have, and then I can look back at that and go, yeah, that was a good time. I did have fun.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It's basically just like vlogging in a way.
For sure. I didn't like, I caught like, I think about 90% of that Japan stream, but I was like doing some cooking and some other stuff at the time. What was like, how long have you been away from Japan? Up until that point, how many years?
I moved back to the U.S. in 2019, so it's been 7 years.
Okay, so it wasn't too long, but it was pre-COVID.
Yep, so that was the thing that I was most interested in, was just seeing like Japan post-COVID.
Yeah.
And how things have changed since then.
And what was like the biggest changes that you like saw visibly or felt?
Definitely more foreigners. I think that's the most noticeable thing, of course. And it's just like so many people from around the world that I didn't see before.
Right. Yeah, tourism's like really bumping now, and the yen is so weak compared to the dollar. Everyone's like, ooh, I can go to Japan for real cheap.
Yep. I still spent a lot of money though.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna save money because it's cheaper, and I'm like, oopsie.
The thing is though, it's like you got to live in the moment sometimes, right? And you got to think like, when will I get the next opportunity to do this, right? Like it may not happen again for a long time, so take advantage of it when you can. So
yep, that's so true.
You had a good time overall.
I did, even though I had the drama of my friend's mom and her friend. But I still had a good time.
Yeah, other people can
Sarang
really
was
like
so
weigh
mad
it down.
about it.
Oh, about the drama?
Yeah, he's like, I would have been so pissed if I had people like that on my trip. Because you spend a lot of money to be there and you can't really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I would. I don't know. I don't know how I would be in that situation. It probably just depends on my mood at the time, but I would probably also feel a bit like, wow, I spent all this money to be here and I'm not having a good time. All right, see ya. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I would have done realistically. But
yeah,
it is what it is, right? You got to make the best of the situation, and it sounds like you did. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to travel with my best friend, and I'm pretty thankful for that, because we used to travel around Japan before.
That's so cool.
When we were working as teachers.
That's so awesome. Were you working in the same place? I don't want to get like too far into it if you don't want to talk about specifics.
I worked basically in Kyushu, and she worked in whatever the middle is called.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like north of Kyoto.
Okay. How did you meet? You met through the program, or?
Oh no, we've been like best friends since like 9th grade.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we went to the same elementary school all the way to university. Graduated from there too. And we just lived in the same state too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Before, she was actually supposed to move back to Japan and work there at a eikaiwa, which is the English conversation. But that's when COVID happened, and
got scuffed.
I always think about it, and I'm like, wow, like if we didn't have the pandemic, we would have been apart.
Right. Yeah, so many people's plans got like so thrown off in that time. It's like crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Totally changed the direction of your life. Well, Well, that's cool. I'm glad you got to go back. I'm hoping you get to go back again, if you want to go back again.
Oh, I absolutely do. I'm gonna take Seren with me this time.
I need to go at some point in the near future. I'm hoping like maybe next year or the following year. I want to really make an effort to do it.
Okay.
So I've already got like kind of my plans for this year laid out with like different conventions and going to see family and whatever else I can afford to do. But hopefully next year we'll free up a bit more and I can go, okay, I'm going to make like a big international trip. Because I've not been really outside of North America. I've only been to like here in the US and Canada. So I've never really been like truly abroad. Because like I definitely like would have had the opportunity to do it in college, but I was anxious. I was anxious and like didn't really like, I don't know, wasn't really like vibing with it at the time. And like they tell you like, at least like, you know, if you can afford to in school, like, oh, you definitely want to go abroad because you might never get to again. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm scared. But I'm anxious. And I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it.
Yeah, my first time abroad was through university. I actually went twice. The first time was to Paris for an art class.
Oh, yeah.
We were studying Impressionism, so that's kind of the focus of the class. We went to Paris and Montpellier.
Nice.
Which was really cool.
How long was that?
It was, I think, a week.
A week? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was very short.
Yeah.
Like we did a lot of studying for the trip, and then when we were there, that's when we did all our art studies.
Got it.
Like maybe a week or two. That's when I went with my best friend. So I guess I was not as anxious about it.
Right.
Because I had her.
Right.
And then the second study abroad, that was to Japan.
Yeah.
But she wasn't able to go because I had the scholarships, but she didn't.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
And was that
so
like
that's when I fell in love.
Semester or like a short program or?
This one was also a short one.
Okay.
I think this one was about 2 weeks. It was just Tokyo and Kyoto.
Oh, cool.
And then after that, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try applying for the JET program, and that's when I started taking Japanese classes.
I'm amazed you got in because that's such a competitive program. Like it was a competitive program back when like I had a friend who was trying to get into it and he failed. Like they didn't let him in. He had to go to like an alternate program that wasn't as prestigious. So
yeah, it was very nerve-wracking, and I had to keep making. I think I had to like at least make 2 trips. To Chicago because that's where the Japanese embassy is.
Okay.
And when they like the list went out and everyone's getting like their offers, my friend got offered, but I didn't. I got shortlisted.
Oh no.
And I was like, ooh.
Oh, no.
And I was like depressed.
No.
I was depressed, but the day after the like. What do you call it? Like the closing deadline for the offers?
Yeah.
Like the day after, then they sent me my offer. And I was like, ooh. Yeah.
That's great. Oh my god. I bet that was like just such a, just a, I don't know the word, like just demeaning, like depressing, like, oh my god, I put so much work into this and then I can't go.
Yeah. That was a very sad month for me.
Oh. Did you have like a backup plan, like if you didn't get in, or was this just like I just really hope I get to go and do this?
I think I was going to take like a gap year.
Yeah.
And also, this is when me and Seren were in LDR, and
okay.
he moved to where I am. So he moved to the Midwest, and this is after we were thinking, oh yeah, I'm not gonna go to Japan. But then a month later, I got the offer.
Wait,
like,
so so Seren was there when you went to Japan after Seren had moved?
Yes.
How did that work? Wait,
we closed the gap and then we widened it again.
That's insane. And you're okay. All right, cool. Wow, that's amazing.
Right, because we were not expecting it. Because at that point we're like, all right, you'll move here. We'll figure things out.
Yeah.
But when I got the offer, I like told him, I'm like, this is something I really want.
Oh my god.
To do.
I'm getting the deep lore here. Deep lore here on the Owen Aeon channel. That's crazy.
Yeah, we were in LDR for 2 years, he moved here, and then I got the offer. I moved away for 2 years.
Oh my gosh.
And he lived here with my mom.
Wow, for 2 years?
For another 2 years, so we were in LDR for 4 years.
That's amazing. And your mom put up with him for 2 years.
Oh my gosh, she loves him.
That's awesome. That's so sweet.
He's literally way better than my brother, so it's not a competition.
That's awesome. I'm reminded my sister, one of my sisters, when she was in a relationship, it wasn't a long distance relationship, but like her now husband spent time with like my family, like at an internship, and he like lived with like my parents and like my other sister for like a summer. And they loved having him there. So sometimes that can work out really well, right? It's like you really get to know your in-laws and they get to know you, right? Before, you know, you go further, which is pretty fascinating. That's so funny. Was Soren like super nervous? Were they like, oh my God, I can't believe I just moved here and now you're leaving kind of thing?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that was a very weird situation in hindsight, yeah.
But this was your dream, right? And like,
yes,
they're not going to stop you from pursuing like what you really wanted to do, right? Like you've been, it probably felt like this is what you've been leading up to, right? This was like the one thing you really wanted to do in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was working to become an English teacher, so I was going to use it as like part of my experience.
Right.
Then when I would move back,
right,
I was going to get my master's degree in education.
Oh wow, that's a great plan. You had a good plan. Yeah, as long as you could get into the JET program, it was a good plan, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. How did you like find out about like JET, or like know like that was like what you wanted to do like even before that?
I know for sure I did not find out about it through YouTube, because it was not really that well known.
Right.
I think, how did I? It must have been word of mouth at my university. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were taking like Japanese like courses in school, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, I took like 1 semester of German.
Oh.
When I first got there, because in high school, I took like 4 years of German.
Wow.
And I also took like the IB exam for it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I got like partial credit. Well, I wouldn't even say that. I tested for it at university, because as an English major, you have to have some language knowledge.
Okay.
Or credits.
Okay.
And I took the test, but the freaking exam had all this college vocabulary that I've never studied.
Oh, wow. That's rough. That's rough.
Then I was like, I don't know what these words mean. So I tested out of like
what is this fancy German you got here? This is fancy German.
This is advanced German.
Oh
I just know high school German. I don't know all this terminology.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I had to take 1 more. But if I knew I was gonna take Japanese, I wouldn't have taken that class.
Right. So wait, you took 4 years of German, but you also, how many years of Japanese did you take?
I think 2 years.
Okay.
I did, like 4 semesters.
Got it. So you took an IB test. Were you in an IB school?
I was.
Wow.
I did like half and half. I think in hindsight, I would have either just did AP or just went to community college.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
But yeah, I did AP and IB. I was in IB English, which I had a lot of fun in at least.
Wow. I knew one. There was one friend of mine who went to an IB school because he was an expat. He's like a Canadian who's living in like Peru, because his dad worked in like the mining industry or something. I don't know, like really controversial stuff. But he was telling me like at the time, like the IB schools, it's like college for high school basically, and like you have to write like a thesis, and it's got to be like it's like literally college when you're like 16 years old, and it's like, wow, that sounds incredibly annoying because I didn't really care to do schoolwork. I was a B+ student. I was very much like I don't study for tests, and I just kind of skim through and get by on writing like really good papers because I know how to write a paper. That's basically how I got by.
Man, I was an overachiever, and look where it got me.
Yeah. Oh my god. Have you seen that meme? Have you seen that meme where it's like the bachelor degree to puppy girl pipeline?
Oh my god!
I'm not saying that about you. God. It's just like every time I think about like how much effort we put in like high school and college and stuff, and then it's like at the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, well, you know, this other thing makes more money and it's less stressful, and I'm okay with it.
Right?
I'd rather just detach and just be a streamer all day, to be quite honest. But until streaming can make me 6 digits, I can't do that. I can't do that. Well, you say hi to everyone who's coming in. I'm kind of ignoring chat here. I'm so sorry, mechanics. Eva said, not as much as I would like. The post-work exhaustion is so real. I'm with you there. I totally get it. Zod, hello. I think I was busy and I missed the Japan recap stream. Go watch it. It's really good. It's really, really good. There's so many good photos. There's a lot of great food photos. There's this whole bit where I'm ragging on the wedding food because Leah's trying to be nice about it, but like 90% of it just looked bad. Like it just sounded bad. It looked bad and it sounded bad. Which is such a shame because like I think I don't want to say like, oh, there's 2 kinds of weddings, right? Or there's 2 kinds of wedding food. I'm like, good wedding food that actually tastes good and everyone enjoys the meal and has a good time, or like apparently the Instagrammable, well, it looks good but it tastes like cardboard, which is like, okay, all right, like I'd rather just have good food, to be quite honest.
Right, yeah. So. It can look like slop for all I care.
Yeah, exactly. Because no one cares about really how the food looks. They care about how the bride looks and how, you know, nicely everyone's dressed and all the dancing and all the good times, right? That's what they really care about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to go abroad too. I'm not scared anymore. Now I'm just like, shit, I don't have the money. I'm just like, oh shit, I have too many things I want to do. And if I want to go do that, I have to like not do other things, right? So you got to find that, like, what do you really want to do? What do you really want to do with your money and your time? Your streak broke? Oh no, Cass, I'm sorry. Don't worry, streaks don't mean anything. It's just extra points.
True.
I get on like a 10-hour stream and then like all my streaks are gone because I'm just like I'm so like done by the end of it, and then it's just like the Twitch app is like, hey, do you want to go watch one of Sunspout's shorts here? It'll fix your streak, and I'm just like, I don't care. Yeah. I don't care. It doesn't mean anything. I'm too tired.
The novelty has worn off.
Exactly. I think my highest one was like 30 or 35 with somebody. I can't remember who it was. Nina, hello. Blackberry, hello. You're having a good conversation? I think so. That sounds like torture. Wait, what sounds like torture? Sometimes it's like, ooh, number goes up. Yeah, you get a little dopamine hit from number go up.
Oh, absolutely.
Just a little bit. So
that's why I'm still a little sad about it. I broke my streak.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, the IB school? Yeah, IB sounds rough. But you get college credit for it, like AP.
You do, if you get a good score. But it's like IB doesn't really count as much for like U.S. colleges, so there's not really a point in taking it unless you're going international.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that as well. But, I mean, it still sounds badass. Like, people who know what it is, like me, I'm like, wow, you did IB? You're a badass, right? Like, that's crazy. That's so hard.
You know, it's funny because when the people who take the whole program, like all IB classes, we would call them dip cans.
Wow, what does that mean?
Because they're called, it means diploma candidate.
Oh, got it. Yeah, you're ready to get your diploma by the time you're done with it, right? Because you've already got enough credits to graduate. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm kind of glad I graduated before my high school became IB. It became an IB school? Oh, wow. I had a good chunk of friends that did AP and IB classes. I was just 5. There weren't any... I wasn't in an area that had any kind of IB anything. And my high school had 2 AP courses, which I think was English. It was English and I think chemistry. And then I think they got rid of the chemistry, like, after a couple of years. It was just English. And then the English students were like, they were dying. Like, they were like, oh my God, this is insanely hard. And then like you go to, and then I went to college and I'm like, wow, this is like so much easier than high school. Like these courses are like crazy easy.
Yes, that's exactly it. Like I'm freaking ready to like buckle down and university. I'm like, wait a second, their expectations are so much lower.
So low. I mean, it depends where you go, and it depends on what your major is, right? Like if you're a hard science, chemistry, biology are nothing to sneeze at, right? Like that's hard. That's really hard. Like my sister went through that, you know, my youngest sister, and it was like, it was awful. Like it was a really awful experience. I would not have survived. I would have been like, nope, switch my major. I'm failing. I'm out. I'm doing something different, right? I can't do that. So yeah, because I mean they told us like, well, at least me, like I went to like a college preparatory high school. It was a Catholic high school, and the teachers were very much like, it gets so much harder in college, like you don't know how easy you have it now. And I'm like, it was the total opposite. It was the total opposite. Once I got there, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know. Maybe it was like the boomer experience, like they treated them harsher or something back in the day. I don't know.
Or maybe they're just making our expectations so overblown that when we're there, we're like, oh wait, this is so easy.
Yeah, could be.
Hopefully.
I think we had IB German. Technically, we had a combined level class my senior year of third year German students. Me and two of my friends for fourth year, and my other friend doing IB. Wow, y'all are impressive.
Wow. Yeah. My German teacher, he was like this older guy. He was so very chill, and I think that's why I don't know much German now.
I was about to ask. I was like, what's your level at now? Like, do you still practice or?
Oh, absolutely not. Like now, when I try to pull up like German words in my brain, it just gets replaced by Japanese. I'm like, I don't know.
How good was your Japanese going back to Nippon? Like how much came back, or what were you surprised how much you still knew, or surprised how little you knew?
I mean, I guess I was surprised that I was able to communicate. It was like broken, but people were able to understand me, which is really the point.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. I meant to study before I went, but I just didn't have the time.
Yeah. I get that. So you study multiple languages. Like, do you have like study techniques that like really work for you, or is it kind of like memorization plus practice by like speaking with other people?
It's definitely speaking.
Yeah.
Like I was very shy when we would do like conversation practice, and I was also part of like a Japanese student group in university. But I was very bashful, and also on top of the bashfulness, I also had bad social anxiety.
Yeah.
So I was not able to speak. So I was really good at like reading and writing, but I was not able to speak. And when you're living in Japan, that doesn't really do a lot for you. It's not going to get you very far. Like, sure, you can read, but like when the Japanese teacher's trying to talk to you, it's like,
Right.
So the immersion, like, absolutely helps. Like, just push yourself to say things. Don't worry about being grammatically correct.
Right.
That will just, fall into place later on. Just think about, like, important vocabulary, how it connects together, stuff like that.
I always find it fascinating how quickly immersion and also, like, putting yourself into situations where it's like you have to speak it. You pick up on things so quickly, and I haven't been in those situations, but I feel like, you know, if I really push myself to do it, I think I would find, you know, that picking things up like surprisingly quickly. And I think most people find that and find it very enthralling as well. It's like, oh my god, I learned how to say this and that, and communication with other people is so marvelous when you go from like, I don't know how to communicate with them at all, to, oh my god, we actually had like something resembling a conversation for like a minute or two there, right? It's very very cool, because like I know, you know, that like I'm a big fan of like the, you know, the Japanese you know, the foreigner like YouTuber scene in Japan, you know, with like Sea Dog and Chris Broad and all those guys, and they talk about that a lot, just like how they got into like speaking very well conversationally. It's literally just like go to a bar and like just like start drinking and start talking with people.
It really is. Like that's how I got really good at it. Is just like going to the like after work drinking parties with the teachers and staff.
Nami Hodai. Is that it?
Yeah. Oh well, Nomi Hodai is the all you can drink. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Nomikai.
Nomikai. Yeah.
Yep. I remember like at the end they have the end of the year party, which is called a Bonenkai, which is like forget the year.
Put that behind us now. We're done.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's really funny.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I would get a lot more comfortable after a few drinks.
Sure.
Like I would drink the shochu.
Yeah.
And then I would just like, okay, I'm just gonna say things and we'll just stumble through it, but we'll like both try to meet in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, and it's their opportunity, like, with the drinking culture and everything, it's like they're finally letting their hair down, right? Like, it seems like those are one of the few situations where it's like, oh, I can finally, like, let my hair down and just kind of, like, speak my mind and open up a little bit, because alcohol just be like that.
It really do be.
That's cool. Did you... were those, like, enjoyable for you as the Nomikai, or was it kind of, like... after a while became like, oh, I really have to keep doing this kind of thing?
I mean, let's see. I worked at like 3 schools by the end. 2 of them were these really big ones. Like the student body would be, I'm gonna guesstimate like about 800 students.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, they were very big schools.
Big.
And then I had this other school that I picked up at the end that was out in the sticks. It was like 8 kids.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was like there was more staff than there were kids.
Oh my gosh, really? Oh my god.
Yeah,
for 8 kids, I'd expect like maybe 2 people would be there.
Oh no, we have a teacher for every subject.
Wow, that's crazy. And did the school stay open after that, or was it kind of like on its last legs?
Oh no, they make if like the children are there, they'll do it.
Yeah.
Like we also had we had schools on the volcano as well. Like we'd have to take the ferry across.
Oh my god.
And my friend had a school with like 2 kids.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I think of that and I think of like what's the anime, the one that's like in the rural area and there's like 5 or 6 kids at the school. It's very cute. Non Biori, is that it?
I don't know that one.
Oh, but and I'm just like,
that sounds realistic.
Oh yeah,
now.
that sounds about right. There's like 10 people in town, like 9 of them are farmers, and then like one, works at a pachinko parlor or something, and that's it. That's everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I think there was like 2 schools on that island, and they did consolidate it because there was so little enrollment, but they would still keep it open.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, good for them to actually, keep putting the money into the education to have a school in the area at all, right? Because what would they do, right? They'd have to be like, I don't even think homeschooling is a thing in Japan. It might be in a super rural area, but
yeah, and I honestly don't know that area very well.
What did you prefer, like the countryside, like a rural area, or did you just kind of enjoy the country as a whole?
So where I lived, it's basically like a small city. Like it's had all the conveniences of a city, but was small enough that it's like homey. Right. Which I think is my ideal.
Got it.
I don't like big cities.
Yeah.
It was very walkable.
Do you like visiting a big city, or you just don't like big cities at all?
I do like going to the city. I think after going to New York, I changed my mind a little bit.
Okay.
Because I've been to Tokyo and all that, and it like stressed me out.
Yeah, I bet.
But I think when I went to New York, it just felt a lot warmer. There was like seeing all these people from all these different walks of life was really cool to me.
Yeah.
And all the diverse like storefronts and restaurants. I was like, wow, this is so cool. Because like when I was in Japan, it was a bit more, what would you say?
Homogenous.
Yes, homogenous. Yeah. So I was like, it's like all the same everywhere. But New York was just so cool.
Yeah. No, I love New York. I love going to the city. I would never want to live there. Actually, I looked in an apartment one time in Brooklyn, and I was like, I cannot live here. I can't do it. I cannot live here. But I love visiting, right? I love being close enough to visit. And I love the multiculturalism. I love the variety, the food, you know, like so many different things going on and something for everyone and all that. And I truly do love New York City. I think it's a great place to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely understand Seren a bit more after I finally went.
But I think I'm definitely on your side of like, I'd rather just live in like a smaller city with like just enough things going on, a lot of conveniences, but also like a lot slower, and I don't feel like I'm gonna get like run over when I'm walking around, or like, you know, I can like drive a car and like not feel like, oh, I gotta parallel park everywhere, or like, you know, I'm gonna like, you know, get, I don't know, something happen. So I'm with you. Sorry, catching up on chat here. High school in the Philippines made me writing theses and literary criticism papers for English class. When I went to uni in Thailand, my English classes were like, what is a noun? Oh, no, Nina. Oh my god. I want to hear, I've talked to Nina a lot about about the Philippines, but I haven't heard a lot about Thailand. I'd like to hear more about Thai experiences. My first year of German in high school was taught by a Scottish woman. Oh, shit. That's cool. My AP U.S. history was so much easier than my community college U.S. history. Probably if AP U.S. history had been offered to me, I probably would have taken it because I love history. I'm big on history. 6 years of German. Me, whenever I'm speaking German, fuck you, I'm using Das. Tiny. Nanan Biori. Yeah, I was right about that. I know. I like that anime. It's cute. My favorite episode in Nanan Biori was like when the one girl like lost her glasses and she couldn't see the other girl, and they didn't know they were like, these are like friends, and there was like a romantic interest between them sort of, and then they went on a date together without knowing they were going on the date with each other. I don't know. It was funny. It was silly. It was a silly slice of life anime about living in rural Japan. Big cities and small doses. Yeah. Not a big city cat, man. I mean, I love it. I just don't want to live there. I just don't want to live there. It's too expensive and too noisy. I need quiet. Yep. I'm very lucky. Stressful. I live in a neighborhood with a bunch of like retirees around me, so they make like no noise whatsoever.
Yes!
It's super nice.
That big W.
And they're all sweet, and they leave me alone too. Like once in a while, they're like, "Hey, tell me about like the thing you installed on your house," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, come on in, check it out." And then like 99% of the time they just like they keep to themselves. So that's kind of the ideal neighbors for me. But I'm always kind of like keeping an eye out too, or ears out, like in case, you know, like I don't know, like something happens, like they fall down or something. Like I want to be able to help them if they're, you know, in trouble or whatever. So, because that's just what good neighbors do. I has a question on the Discord. Oh, sure. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. If you want to pop in now with the Fugi, I'll set up the VTS thing. All right, let me set this up.
VTube Studio. Okay, let me set my stuff up.
Oh, you want to do it too?
In. Yeah, why not?
Cool.
I'll bring my little chibi in.
Okay. Get this going. Oh, I gotta restart it because I'm not on Steam. There we go.
Yahoo!
Hi.
Nina.
Hello.
There you are. Hi.
How are you? You're hiding behind Leah on my Foogies. It's kind of adorable. Hang on. Let me. All right. I'll get this set up. How are you feeling?
I'm small.
You are.
Are you coughing right now?
Hold on. I I feel better. I still have kind of low energy.
Yeah.
But all that's left is like leftover mucus in the little flappy between the nose and
Ugh, annoying.
the mouth.
I'm
Yeah, that's
sorry.
all.
Yeah, Nina's
all
been sick
good.
for like a week, it feels like now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's everybody? Hello.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing good too.
All right, I'm gonna...
Wait, how question for Leah. How tall is Leah?
How tall am I?
Like, yeah.
Oh. How about you guess?
Mm. As tall as your ears.
As tall as my ears?
From your feet to your ears, that's how tall you are.
Wait, you want to know how tall I am from my ears? I don't know, actually. I never put my ears in my height, actually. Whoa.
Oh, you don't? I
don't.
Thierry's height includes her ears.
Damn. Okay, I should do that. Without my ears, it's 5 feet.
Oh. Dang, Thierry's taller than you.
6'2", says Zod.
That's my cyborg form. I'm gonna be freaking 6 feet.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, your cyborg Leah's a chonker.
Mm-hmm.
Could like stomp on me.
Do you want Leah to stomp on you?
Nah, I'm just saying that could happen. It's not hard. I'm 5'5", so pretty much anyone can like throw me.
No. Thierry is like 5'5", including the ears.
Where
the fuck are you? There you are.
It takes a minute to load. Yeah.
No, I mean like I'm trying to like join. I was looking for you in the name list.
You just wait. How does it work? Oh yeah, you add my Steam as the host. Yeah. It's a little finicky. You're joining. It's just loading. I gotta download your gigantic model. There you go. Oh my god, you're huge.
Oh my god.
Let me control this. There we go.
Oh my god, there we go.
All right, how are we gonna do this? Do you want to be on my shoulder again, or you wanna be standing?
I'm okay with either. I'm okay with either.
We'll have you stand this time, and I'll put you. I'll pin you to my shoulder. Hang on. I'll put you in front of me. I remember how to do this. Always put
cute. I can't.
Guests in front of me. Okay, so your ears, you're 5'5" with your ears, so you would be up to the tip of my skull. So you'd probably be like that.
Oh, we're doing it like realistic.
And then, and Leah, where do you want to be? Do you want to be like here?
Where's like? Oh, that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
I'm small. I'm so small.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Can't see you.
Right. Gotta hide the foogies.
It's like I'm a plushie. I mean, I am. But
it's cute. I love it.
That's a Leah plushie.
It's super cute. I wanna smush it.
I want to not pin you because I don't want it to look like you're sitting on my lap because that's just weird. Or what if I move here and then I put you there, and then I go, oh, get out of here, get out of here.
Oh my god, it looks like we're your kids.
Oh my god.
These are my children. The bunny and the wolf maid.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I mean, we can negotiate. We can negotiate if you give us an allowance.
Okay, we'll give you a little stipend.
Yeah.
Talk to your managers.
Who's your manager?
Oh, Chief. That's Chief. Go talk to Chief. I love your little face mask. Is that like made for your model, or did you like find that somewhere, or did you draw it?
I just googled a PNG.
There you go. It fits really well with your
Nice.
model.
It does.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for masking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta mask up. I was masking up at work too, but I'm like, I feel bad because then it just seems like I'm like, I mean, it's because I don't want my coworkers to get sick.
Yeah.
Obviously.
For sure.
And it's kind of like, don't come near me because I'm sick. It's like a flag, like, I may be sick. I'm sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday I was still masked up. And then yesterday one of my coworkers went home early because they weren't feeling well. I'm like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hopefully it wasn't you. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people are getting sick right now. So when I was traveling, I was masked up the whole time because there was like people around me like coughing and like making noises. And I'm like, thank God I brought like 3 N95s with me because I'm like, I'm not taking this shit off while I'm on public transit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How was the racetrack meet, by the way?
I'm trying to figure out if I can talk about it without doxing myself. So, all right.
But it was just terrible. Nothing happened.
It wasn't terrible. It was more funny than anything. So I was going for 3 days. This was supposed to be like, we're meeting with a vendor that supplies software to the racetrack, and it was going to be like our first like face-to-face meeting after like, you know, using their software for like the last 3 years. And me being a racetrack analyst, like I'm part of a team that works in like upgrading the racetrack software and configuring the racetrack software and testing the racetrack software with like our users who do virtual racing around the virtual racetrack. And it was going to be like a really productive like couple of days. Like they were going to come in on Tuesday and Wednesday, and it was going to be like 8 to 5, like full on. We'll talk about process and go over like products they're offering and things that like we can use from them to improve our process. And basically kind of they're calling it like what they call a wellness check, which is just like, oh, we want to make sure that like, hey, are you getting as much as you can out of the software we're supplying you, right? So it was supposed to be like a really good thing. And then a big accident happened at an airport on Monday.
Just basically shit hit the fan.
And then suddenly nobody could come. And I was on a train, and my manager was like, hey, we're all canceling. You can just go back home now. And I'm like, I'm already on the train. I'm already going to the office. I'm gonna go to the office. I'm gonna go to the office. I'm gonna go get some work done. I'm gonna see who's there. I had a laptop, an old laptop to turn in to the IT department anyway that I was bringing down. So I was like, I needed to go down anyway just to drop some stuff off and kind of survey what was going on. So it wasn't like a total loss, but it was really just like, oh my God, I already missed my first train because I got like rerouted. I got on the wrong on-ramp to a different highway because of like an accident that had happened, and I wasn't thinking, and it took 20 minutes off my trip. So like by the time I got to the train station, my first train was pulling out, and I was like, great, okay. So and this whole trip is paid for by the company, so it's not like money out of my pocket, but it's still just like like burning time here when I really like I don't want to look bad, and I got shit to do. So I missed my first train. I got on the next one, and that's when I got the text. And then I get there and I hop on the next form of transit, and I got off in my like getting up at like 5 a.m. and like being frazzled, I got off like 2 stops where I was supposed to get off, and it was raining. And I come out and I'm like, where's our building? I don't see it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh no, I got off like 2 stops too soon. So then I walked like 15 minutes in the rain because I'm like, by the time I get a cab to come pick me up, it's gonna be like 15 minutes already. I might as well just walk with my suitcase and my backpack. And then I get to the office and I'm like, okay, I'm here. And then like the thing is with my department, like I'm fully remote, so I only come in like once or twice a year. My whole department is hybrid, and they only come in once a week, and they come in on Tuesdays. So it's a Monday. So like nobody's there.
Oh.
It's just totally dead.
Okay.
So I like go into like basically an empty floor. There's maybe like 5 people there. There's one person from the department that I know that like, you know, we talk a lot about stuff, and he, as soon as I walk in, he's like, "Oh, you're here. Let me tell you about like the 20 things that I've been trying to, you know, communicate to your team for the last like 6 months or whatever." You know, trying to squeeze something out of me. I'm like, dude, I gotta unpack my laptop. I gotta like call my manager. I gotta like do all these things. And he's like yammering on. I'm like, oh my god, please go away.
It's not the dignity.
Shakes you. Go away.
Yeah. I was literally getting like physically like shaken by this. Anyway, so like he was like, all right, see you around. And then like by the time all that had happened, it was like basically noon. So I had like 5 hours left in the workday, which was pretty productive. I got a lot done because it was so quiet at the office. There was like nobody else to bother me. No one came back to bother me.
Yeah.
So I was just like hanging out, getting work done. You know, I talked to my manager, and she was just like, "Wow, you've had a crazy day." And I'm just like, "It's fucking crazy, dog." And then she was like, "Oh, like I'm coming up tomorrow," because she still had to come up for like other meetings that didn't necessarily have to do with this like vendor situation. She was going to be there for Thursday for today for like another set of meetings or whatever. And she's like, "Oh yeah, you can just like, you know, stay in the hotel tonight and come back tomorrow and just like work a normal day." And I'm like, I'm going back home. I'm going back home. I already rebooked my train home that was supposed to go home Wednesday, moved it to like Monday night, and I'm just like, I'm just going back. I'm going home. She's like, all right, whatever. So I actually came back on Monday night and just like took Tuesday to be like, But anyway, it was kind of funny because I became like a super commuter for a day. For those who don't know what a super commuter is, it's like someone who goes like more than 2 hours to get to their workplace in like a single day. Like there's people that have like, I don't know, pretty high-end jobs. Some of them will have this situation where it's like they go into the office 3 days a week, so they'll like drive or take a train like 3 or 4 hours, stay in one area for like 3 days, and then go home for like the other like 4 days of the week or whatever. I don't know, people have some crazy situations. But I became a super commuter because it was like it was basically 3 hours down and then 3 hours back and then like work in between. So it was pretty much the craziest single day of commuting I've ever done. And now that I've done it once, I'm like, if I had to, I could do it again, but I need to be like prepared for it, right? It would be like, you know, something very special. Because like in the past, my boss has been like, "Oh, if you want to come to like a community event, like I'm close enough that like I can come to an event," but like they wouldn't pay for a hotel for me. It'd be like, you come down, we'd pay for your like your train and your food and everything, but then you'd have to like go home the same day. And I'm like, that's not really worth it. But if there was something I really wanted to do, I think I could do it now. It would just be like, I'd have to know that like I basically lost an entire day. I don't have any me time. It's just like go there, work, come home.
Total.
Yeah, on top of an 8.5 hour workday, really, because like as a salaried worker, it's like I start at 8:30 and I leave at 5, and you get a half-hour lunch. But when you work from home, like unless you're like really good about it, like you often don't take a lunch. You often just like work anyway. So the company's actually getting an extra 30 minutes out of you anyway, unless you're like really diligent about it. Yeah, you can throw shit at me for that. I get it. Thanks, Chester.
When I lived in Australia, I used to take the train to work, to and from work. It wasn't terrible. It's like 40. Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna cough.
You're good.
It was like 30, 40 minutes one way. But in Victoria, we had like interstate trains or intrastate trains, long-range trains called the V line. And you would see people take these high-speed trains from like the outer regions of Melbourne to go to work inside the city. And oftentimes like they arrive at, you know, in the city at like 8 a.m. or 7:30. And I'm like, how long did it take for this high-speed train to get, you know, from where you normally live, like 2 hours drive out? And it's like crazy. I like trains though.
I like trains too. I very much enjoy train travel because it's one of the only forms of transit that I can like read a book or do something because I get motion sickness otherwise. Like cars, I can't. Planes, I need to take Dramamine, but trains, I can read a book, I can work on stuff. Like, I don't get motion sick on trains.
So. Yeah.
I get motion sick on trains if I'm facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, I try.
Yep, that also makes sense.
I try and face the correct direction if I can.
You meet some interesting people on the trains too, though.
You do.
But it needs to be the right people.
What's the most interesting person you met on a train, Nina?
Probably one of my best friends, Luca. It's kind of creepy how we met, but he's been a really good friend of mine, for like over 10 years now. It's like I would fall asleep on the train because it would be like, I don't know, 6 a.m. and I'd be, riding to work. But there were days I'd be like talking to a neighbor, talking to a fellow commuter about World of Warcraft, and then he'd like overhear, but he wouldn't like have the guts to talk to me or whatever.
Right.
And then there are days like I'm not seated next to that commuter guy, so we don't talk, and I just kind of fall asleep. And he said that was like he would sometimes like watch me sleep. I'm like, the fuck, bro?
You really want to be saying that, dude?
But then, yeah, should you be saying that? But then, we find out that we were mutual friends with another friend, and then we kind of like, ended up talking a lot more. And he's become like a really he'd pop in to my streams on occasion. But that's probably my most interesting, like, he's like he was my cosplay partner back then too.
Cool. What did he cosplay?
He cosplayed. We weren't friends at the time when he cosplayed this, but he cosplayed Axel from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
He also cosplayed I think he cosplayed Sanji from One Piece. I don't remember if he did. The last thing that he cosplayed with me with, though, was his paladin from World of Warcraft. He made a tier 2 judgment armor for versus my tier 1 orc warrior.
Oh, okay. So it's like kind of a pair. You went together.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh wow.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we had some really good pictures together too. Oh yeah, and then he cosplayed Gangplank in one of his skins from League of Legends when I was like Ziggs.
Oh, cool.
In 2014. And he was like one of the biggest supporters for me and Shanzi as well when we first met, because he was like, I've never seen you so happy when you're with him until you're with him.
That's so sweet.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a really sweet guy. But in a negative light, though, one of my most interesting encounters on the train was this guy just calling out racist slurs to me.
Oh dear.
And I'm like the only Asian descent person on the train, and this went on for like, I don't know, 30 minutes before the train was stopped by some police, and who escorted him off. And they apologized to me, saying it was a regular on the train. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It was just so weird.
Yeah, I mean, I've ridden the New York City subway enough. It's like I've been in, unfortunately, in a lot of those encounters where it's just like, clearly, a lot of people have mental health troubles, and they just start firing off. And like, as a New Yorker, like the what you do is like you don't antagonize them because it could get worse. It could get worse, right? And that's hard, and that's really hard not to do, right?
Although with Australians, sometimes they will go up against somebody who's clearly in the wrong. Like, they go up in arms, like, say someone, because at the end of the day, people just want to go home. If this bloke is like, because what happened was, this one bloke was trying to physically drag his girlfriend off the train, and she wasn't having it.
Yeah.
And everybody on the train was like, yelling at him to leave her alone and
Right.
trying to like pull him off of her and whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, people were just like, we just want to go home, man.
Yeah.
So, fuck off.
For real. I mean, I definitely want to say, like, in a real harassment situation, I hope I would be one to get in between that and, like, be a blocker for that kind of thing. But it's scary, yeah, because it's like you don't know what they have on them.
Yeah. I didn't really have any, like, weird experiences. Like, you mentioned earlier that you wanted to learn more about Thailand, my time in Thailand as well.
Yeah.
I didn't really have any weird commuter experiences whilst in Thailand. Other than I was waiting for a motorcycle taxi, because they have motorcycle taxis over there. I was waiting for a motorcycle taxi, and all of a sudden this one old lady came up to me without like saying a word, and she started stomping on my feet and then left.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah. I
Okay.
I have no idea. just so out of the blue, like what the fuck?
You were just the target that day, I guess. That's bizarre. Did she hurt you, or were you just like, what the fuck, mate?
Like, yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
Okay. Damn, that's bizarre.
No, that was like the weirdest interaction I've had living there, though.
What was like the best thing about Thailand, though? Like, what did you love about it?
The food.
The food, yeah.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah, like I lived there for like 4 years for uni. I didn't finish, but and so I'm like, I don't know if I would willingly go there again to live, but I would definitely want to go back there for like the street food. I was like going over, okay, what Thai do I still remember like the other day? And I'm like, I probably could say a couple things, but I don't know if I could hold a conversation. I couldn't hold a conversation back then, but I could like say, I know what kind of meat this is. I know how to go left, right, how to count, how to say hello, thank you.
I forget, why did you go to Thailand for university? Was it just like the best choice for you at the time?
I had the choice basically to either stay in the Philippines to do uni, or follow my mom to Thailand, because she was with an expat who got a job assignment basically to go to Thailand.
Got it.
So, and then she was like, oh, you should go to uni in Thailand. It would look good on your resume. Spoiler alert, it did not.
Oh, no.
It was like, nobody fucking cared. I went to university in Thailand. Nobody fucking cares about that. So I was like, oh, whatever. And life experience,
Still
I guess.
Cool life experience. Could have been much more boring.
Yeah. The weirdest thing that happened in Thailand, though, was I was watching a horror movie. I was watching Tomie, the Japanese live action movie.
Tomie.
And
that's
all of a sudden in the middle of the movie,
that's what's his name?
by Junji Ito.
Junji Ito, yeah.
And all of a sudden in the middle of the movie, I started hearing what sounded like books falling on the carpet floor.
Ooh.
But I was like, there's no books that's falling. I was in a dormitory. And it was a carpeted dormitory, right? And there's like no books that's falling. I'm like, where the fuck is that sound coming from? But all of a sudden the carpet itself started rising.
What?
Lifting my bed. And I was like, the fuck? And it rose high enough. It rose high enough to block the door from opening. And I was like trying to like get out. And I told like concierge, like, this happened. I don't know what it was. And they're like, oh, my penai. It's like, don't worry about it. We'll move you to a different room. They moved me to the next door over.
Okay.
And I asked what happened, and they were like, my penai. Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying
to this
about
day,
it.
I have no idea what happened. And when I looked like, and then the next day they were like removing the carpet and everything. I'm like, what was that? And I never got an answer to this day.
Interesting.
That is
so
interesting.
I'm never watching Tomie again.
I'm very much a like science can prove anything, but I think it's funny to think that like, oh, this is where some student died, like in your room, and it's just like the ghost or whatever coming up through the floor.
Just when I was watching a horror movie too.
That's so crazy. Oh my god. I like that they're just like, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about it. We're not gonna tell you what it was. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Move it next door. Don't ever talk about it again. Like, that's crazy. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Folks said, I'm just getting over being sick again too, even though I was sick 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, folk. Yeah, it's going around. It's crazy. Chester and throwing things at me. Up. Yeah. Spray that armpit clean. Okay.
You were cleaning the armpit of the statue at the time.
Oh, I guess I was.
Yeah.
Eva says I don't miss taking the bus. Yeah, bus can be rough.
It can. Yeah.
When I go see my brother, when I go down to the city, I take the bus between New Jersey and New York, and it's usually a pretty good trip. But sometimes it's like, I want to get off. Go to Thailand. It'll look good on your resume. Translation: go to Thailand because I will get a commission for sending you there.
My mom did not get a commission for sending
I don't think your mom got a commission, no.
But the one thing about like Thailand is, to segue talking about buses, they have like different tiers of buses there, fancy buses and then not so fancy buses.
Okay.
The not so fancy buses have like no air conditioning. The windows are all open and the floor's like wooden slats. But it's like 20 baht.
Oh my gosh. But did you take the fancy buses or did you take the not so fancy buses?
On occasion, I would take the not so fancy buses because if it were up to me, I would take the motorcycle taxi. Literally, okay. So the motorcycle taxis literally are just guys in orange vests, and you just ride on the back of their motorcycle. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll get a helmet. More often than not, no.
But you get to where you're going like fast, right? Like that's kind of the idea.
Yeah, because the motorcycles like weave in and out of traffic.
Right.
My mom was like, you're forbidden from riding the motorcycle taxis. I rode the motorcycle taxis. So
yeah, you control me.
But like, long distances, sometimes I would ride a fancy bus if I had the money. So I'm like, it's too hot, it's too humid, I want air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is the climate compared to the Philippines? Is it hotter in Thailand?
It was similar.
Yeah.
It was similar. Yeah, because like they're on the same, was it latitude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly the same latitude.
Okay.
The Thailand is the goat because they shielded the Philippines from the tsunami back in 2009.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like hog the conversation.
No. I went on about my stupid work trip for too long, and I want to hear from y'all. I love it. Oh
no, I want to hear you guys and Owen, of course. I love listening to Nina, but we are also here for you.
I know Nina's so world traveler, well traveled, and so are you. So are you, Leah, with your Japan trips and everything.
It's just Japan.
Let's have a stream of Leah teaching us Japanese.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Well, then you have to do a stream teaching us of Tagalog.
Yes, please.
Okay. What kind of Tagalog do you want to
Conversational.
Conversational.
The naughty words.
Oh my god!
So I don't say the naughty words.
Like anti-naughty word prevention.
Like, oh my god! Oh, I just get jump scared.
Everyone is spamming me from the Cisco phone and the throwing things.
Like, so like the bad words in Tagalog is like very similar to Spanish because Spain. And they kind of all stem from like one particular phrase. So in Spanish you have like puta, which is the same as we use. Puta, no n. If you say punta, it means to go.
Oh.
Don't flip that one around. Okay.
Yeah. So if you because like the main phrase that people use is putang ina mo, which literally means like your mom's a bitch or something. Your mom's a whore.
Okay.
But sometimes like some people would just go tangina mo, or puta, or tangna. It's basically like the same as just using fuck as an exclamation or just general word usage. Yeah. A word of a lesser intensity, I guess, is gago or gaga if you're like girl. If the person you're referring to is a female representing or female presenting, because what's the gendered language?
Gendered language, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like it basically just means like idiot or a fool. But sometimes it depends on the usage, because sometimes people are like, oh, they'll just use it, with friends, like how Australians use the word cunt for
yeah,
friends.
just call everyone a cunt. Yeah.
And then sometimes your parents will use it on you, and you'll feel like the worst thing that's ever happened to you. Yeah. So it really depends on context and stuff. But generally, I don't think that we have a lot of dirty words. I mean, obviously, aside from genitalia. But nobody really uses those words for like curse words or anything like that.
Yeah. It's more polite language. Like people kind of gear towards politeness.
Or maybe it's just bluntness.
It's the vibe.
The vibe.
It's the vibe. Yeah. If you wanna be polite, all you have to do is add the word po inside the sentence, and because that denotes like respect towards the person you're talking to.
How do you say it?
Like po. So it's like po with a glottal stop at the end.
Po.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a hard stop with the vowel. So it's like if you want to say like hello, how are you? It's just like kamusta. So Spanish como está, but like shortened. So if you want to be like respectful to somebody, you'd be like kamusta po. Like or hello po, or Merry Christmas po, that kind of thing. It's just to denote respect.
Got it.
And it's usually used for people older than you. And then we also have a whole bunch of like different prefixes for names to denote like hierarchy, I guess.
Oh, that's fascinating.
or their station.
Right.
Like how Japanese has like senpai, kohai, that kind of thing. Or Nisan, Onesan, or Imoto, that kind of thing. We have like, if you're like an older sister, you'd be like ate. So my cousins call me ate, because I'm an older sister. Or it'd be like ate Nina. Or
Nina.
yeah, like ate Nina. But then like if you're like some of the house, if you have a house help, sometimes you'll call them older sister as well.
Okay.
But then, or you can be like my cousin who's like 8 years younger than me. She messed up and used the prefix for auntie instead of older sister, and I just gave her a death glare, and then she kind of cringed, cowered.
So that auntie is like I'm not that old. Do not refer to me as an old lady kind of thing.
Yeah.
I had that happen one time, even in English. I used to work at a banquet hall. Velvet's raiding in. Hello, Velvet. Hello.
Hi, Raiders. Welcome in.
Velvet was playing a Tuhu game today. Velvet, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. It's Owen Aeon, your sparkly racing cat, and I'm here with my I'm here with my good friends Leah Sunspout and Nina, and we're just yapping and playing some PowerWash Simulator. And Velvet, if you gotta go raid and run, no worries. And you're welcome to hop in too if you want to. we could add one more if you really wanted to hop in. So you're more than welcome.
I
I'm masked up.
Yeah, Nina's masked up. You can't get sick. You can't get sick.
Yeah.
But I used to work at a banquet hall when I was in high school. I did like weddings and stuff. It was like an Italian place, so the food was really good.
Did you wear a tux?
I wore a tuxedo shirt and a vest and tuxedo pants, but I didn't wear like a jacket. I look pretty sharp.
Wait, what's a tuxedo shirt?
It's like a white shirt. It depends on the style, but the one I had like pleated like ridges like in the front of it going down like the front of
like
the chest.
A fancy button up?
Yeah, fancy button up. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
and then I had a black vest that I wore over that. So, yeah, I look pretty good for 16. I got fit too. Cuz like I was like waiting tables. Like I was like, you know, putting like 8 plates and full dinners on a tray, and then I was like we had to do setup and breakdown, had to like move like stacks of, you know, metal chairs and things like that. So I got fit when I was in high school, just like working weekends doing that job. And I hated it because it was so stressful. I'll never work food service again. But like it was good. It was good customer service experience for sure. But like it made me like, it's the kind of job that like made me sick to my stomach with anxiety. Because I didn't want to do a bad job, and like, you know, people, they weren't like yelling at me, but they were the kind of like people that would just like be barking at everybody, and it was like very like panic inducing, and I didn't like that. So but anyway, I was waiting a table one time. It was like New Year's Eve, and working New Year's Eve is great because the tips were amazing. And I called this one woman who's she's probably about 25 or 26. I called every woman at that time ma'am. I'm like, how can I help you, ma'am? And she looked at me like she was shocked. Like I fucking floored her. Like she was like, I cannot believe you just called me ma'am. Like not in like a I'm gonna kill you kind of way, but in like a, oh my god, I'm having an existential crisis and I'm never going to recover from this. And then I quickly realized what I did, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, miss. So I tried my best to call her miss the rest of the night. I think I like almost slipped up once and said ma'am again, but I caught myself. But I was like 16. I was still like learning like that kind of cadence, you know? So ever since I've been very careful. I call every woman or female presenting who's like at any age, I just say miss. Now I just say miss, and they like it. They all like it. So that's how I roll. So yeah, I've been in a similar situation.
That lady shouldn't go to the Philippines then, because we have like just a one word for those people, for people in general that we don't know of. Ma'am, sir.
Mom, sir.
We just ma'am, sir, ma'am, and sir just mushed together
That's
into
cool.
one word. We just say ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir.
That's cool to have like an agender, just like whatever, like person,
catch
all.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am, sir. Welcome in.
That's...
Hi, ma'am, sir. Welcome to Jollibee.
Do they actually say that when you go to Jollibee?
They do. Hello, ma'am,
awesome.
sir.
Yay! I miss Jollibee.
So I was thinking about going to Jollibee when I was on my trip, but like if I had been there like the other 2 days, I was like, I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna get Jollibee on the way home. But I was like,
you didn't.
I didn't, because I was just like, I want to go home. I'm tired.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, I haven't had Jollibee in a bit. I want to get the fried chicken. So good. Their one-piece chicken and spaghetti. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the spaghetti was good too.
Yeah. Although, understandably, it's not for everybody because it's Filipino spaghetti. Yeah. Do not get their fries. Their fries are shit. Their fries are shit house.
Oh no, Velvet, your arm
great,
hurty again? I'm sorry your arm hurty. I know that's painful. Take it easy.
My husband got like elbow hurty from holding his phone up too much.
Oh my god.
Oh. All right.
That's kind of funny, but like also what the fuck?
Yeah, we had to get arm braces for him for a bit.
Oh my gosh. Did he like recover, or was it like, well?
Oh yeah, his elbows are fine now.
Oh my god.
I think that's probably it's been probably about 2 years now, but I think part of it was also because like he had the fold phone
Right.
The Samsung Fold.
The
So
flip,
they're
yeah.
kind of heavy. Yeah, they're kind
Yeah.
of heavy. So when you're holding it up, it kind of put too much strain on the elbows.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
That is so wild, yeah.
Yeah, he's better now. Every once in a while, I'd ask how his elbows are, just to
you hold it. You're still holding that phone up. You gotta put that thing down. I feel like in my family, like that person would never hear the end of it. They're like, "Hey, how's the phone doing?"
God.
You know.
Yeah, my wrists have been getting twinges every so often, so I'm trying to like fix my desk at work.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like one of those raising, lowering ergonomic desks, so that's nice.
That is nice.
I don't. That's not how it is at home though.
Are you doing like wrist exercises, like stretches and stuff?
No.
You probably should. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but because you do art as well, like you're an artist.
Yeah,
yeah,
I do.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough. You don't want to have that pain where it's like, oh, I can't draw anymore because I'm in so much pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like I used to do martial arts like when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
So I do know some wrist exercises from that, but I don't do it that often, so I should.
What did you what martial arts did you study?
So it's like a variant of Aikido. It's a Filipino Aikido, called Tapondo, which sounds kind of silly to me because they basically to say the word tapon is to throw, so basically it's just the martial art of throwing people. So it's like it's a variant of Aikido.
Cool.
If I found footage of myself in the dredges of YouTube on an exhibition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was
cool.
like a second or so. It was just like 1 second of that. And I'm like, wow, oh my God.
Are you embarrassed? Are you like re-experiencing embarrassment?
Oh, it was just like, I think if I recall correctly, like the footage is just me standing in line to do some flips, but that's it.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just like practicing tumbling and defensive throwing and stuff. That's all.
Right. Was that
nothing too exciting?
Was that something you were interested in, or something like your parents were like, "Oh, you should do this," kind of thing?
I wanted to do a martial art, and then my mom through my auntie, I think, was subscribed to a local sports club.
Oh, okay.
So, and they were offering that class.
Cool.
So I was like, oh, I want to do that, because it was either that or I wanted to do the archery there. So she was like, let's give you martial arts. Let's do martial arts. But then I did it for right.
We're restarting stream.
Okay.
All right, I think we're live now. Yeah, PowerWash is too strong. Sorry, mechanics. I'm back. All right, let's get the. It's just a black screen.
We're in the void.
Where did they go? Where is he?
Tell me where PowerWash is.
Oh my God, I love that you can pull that out anytime, and so many people know the Christian Bale Batman that you just instantly get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you know what? It's not your computer. It's Chesserin. Blame Chesserin for any and all computer issues.
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
No one to blame but myself. Oh wow, I haven't seen that before.
Okay.
Just the VTube Studio showing up on stream. Oh, it's wait.
The VTube Studio.
Wait, it's not supposed to be doing that. Wait, what is it doing? Hold on.
Huh?
Oh
no.
It's not supposed to be showing the menus like that.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I'm just looking at your stream. What's that no thing?
Maybe it's doing the game capture instead of the spout.
It might be doing the game capture, yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, it's fine. They can't see the password. Hang on. Oh, that's weird. I have to, like... Why is it capturing that? Hang on. That's tits. That's VTS. Game capture. It was the game capture. What the hell? That's not PowerWash Simulator. That's VTube Studio.
Whoopsie.
Hang on.
Yeah, my game capture sometimes picks up spout for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why.
I think I accidentally switched it to match title, otherwise find window of same type, and it needs to be same executable. That's why. Oh god, I gotta sneeze.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It sounded like you ran away to sneeze.
I shoved the boom my microphone was on to the opposite side of my desk and then leaned as far away as I could over.
I'm always scared to move my boom mic on stream because I'm worried that it's gonna get picked up by the audio or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be worse than Mango trampling over my arm. And the freaking microphone slams down. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god. Get off my desk. I try. Victor rarely gets up on my desk, but every time he does, I'm like, nope. And I just pull him right back. So he's pretty good about not getting up on the desk. Or I've been very... I try to never let him on the bed because I do get allergic. And I kind of want not cat dander in my bed.
Okay, fair enough.
But like lately, he's been so cute. Like getting up like on the end of the bed on a specific blanket, and I'm like, all right, if that's as long as you don't like go up near the pillow, then we're okay. Like I'll allow it once in a while, but yeah.
Ooh.
I think you're all coming back now. There you are.
There I am.
Here they are. They're big. they're large.
Yeah, but your model is big, Owen.
My model's big. My model's huge. My model, I think, what did Ham give me? I think this is like native size, like right here.
Oh my god.
This is like native size. Like you can't even, well, actually, yeah, so around here, like you can kind of see the aliasing going on, but I wanted it. I mean, the original one is like 15,000 by 15,000 or something pixels at like 600 DPI. Oh my gosh. So my standee at Offkai is gonna look really nice because I have the full res.
Nice.
But this is as far as I can zoom in. Okay, so you can really see my my eyes there.
Oh, you can see the little blush lines on your cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never noticed that before.
Because I don't zoom in this much that often.
Oh my god, the sparkles in your eyes. Cute.
Wait, does... Oh, that's super cute.
Yeah, you see the sparkles. There's 4-point sparkle. There's just a lot of like little details in there.
Those are really cute. Yeah.
I wonder what the other toggles look like. I've actually not looked at them this close up before.
People come in and it's like, wait, this isn't PowerWash Simulator.
Now we're just making faces.
Yes, we are.
Get out.
Oh no, Owen.
Get out.
Now this is the real VTuber experience.
This is the real VTuber experience right here.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I watched the first 4 episodes of season 2. I'm so behind. So it's probably ending soon, right? We're probably like at the end of the season.
It's only like at the end of the core, probably. I think it's like 9 episodes right now.
We're at 9. Okay, I'm gonna catch up next week when I'm on vacation. So
there's been a lot of good like anime. Hi Teal.
Hi Teal.
There's been a lot of good anime at the moment.
Yeah. I have a bunch of manga to catch up on too. Like I'm behind on my favorites and I feel really bad. I'm behind on Medalist and I'm behind on Free Run.
I started reading One Piece.
Like from the start.
How far are you?
I literally just met Nami.
Yes. That
No,
arc was like, well, like Nami's arc later on. That's what made me be like, all right, I gotta read One Piece now.
because like because like my friend Luca, aforementioned friend Luca, loves One Piece. He would like do a rewatch, I think, once a year. And I'm like,
wait, a rewatch of everything?
I don't know if he's doing a whole rewatch of everything or reread.
The fans are crazy enough to do that, so I believe it.
Yeah. But he loves One Piece. But me, I'm like, I tried before. It's not for me. But then the live action came out, and then we watched it, and I'm like, oh, I really like the live action. It's really fun. It's funny. So I was like, okay, let me try again. So I stopped reading the book that I was reading about Chinese mecha and started reading One Piece on my lunch breaks.
Wait,
oh yeah,
I freaking
binged
mecha.
One Piece.
Tell me about Chinese mecha. What is this?
Oh, so imagine Pacific Rim meets Handmaid's Tale set in ancient China.
That sounds horrifying.
Or what seems like ancient China. You got
they
like
might pull a fast one on you there, and it's like, nope,
yeah,
modern day all along.
So the book is called Iron Widow.
Oh.
And basically the giant mechs need two people to share their chi to be able to like drive
the
it.
drift.
But currently how it works is that the male sits in like the seats are like yin yang, right? And the guy has to like sit in the big chair and he commands it, and then the problem is that he takes like concubine pilots
holy shit
who sits in the female chair, but more often than not they get overwhelmed by the need for the chi and they die in battle.
Oh shit.
So oftentimes the females die in battle because they're drained basically.
Oh my god, they're like batteries.
So yeah, they're like batteries.
Fuck.
So like this girl who's the main protagonist of the book, she's like, this guy killed my sister. Fuck this whole system. I'm gonna go kill him. So she sets off to do that.
Interesting.
This would destroy me. I'm fascinated by the concept, but I could not read this. It would kill me. I would be like, this is too sad.
It was actually it was a pretty angry book. But it's like initially I was like, okay, I heard the book series was really good. I had no idea what it was about. And then I came across the author promoting the sequel to the book, and she was like doing a prompt of like promote your book in 3 words or less.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's so hard. 3 words.
The phrase she used for the sequel was "he gets pegged."
Oh wait, I think you talked about this. I think I remember this now.
So I'm like, okay, I'm kind of curious.
You have my attention.
How does it get from this to this? And so I'm like, okay, let me put on my TBR.
Oh
and then
my gosh.
I saw somebody's summary saying that it's like Pacific Rim meets Handmaid's Tale. I'm like, okay, let me go read that now.
Oh my gosh.
It's like Pacific Rim. Say no more. I'm in.
Yeah, it's pretty. The first book, I really enjoyed the first book. The second book, honestly, I'm not like it's not hitting as much as it did the first one. But that's me because there's more like political intrigue and stuff
you're not interested in. Yeah.
Like sometimes political intrigue could be good. But in this case, I'm just kind of like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, you kind of like the other stuff they had going on.
Yeah,
that's totally fair. I mean, sometimes the author just wants to write about something else, and maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll come back to it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm still annoyed about, sorry for tangenting, I'm still annoyed about
good.
Ancient Magus Bride being like, oh, we're going to high school now, and it's like 8 books of like high school shenanigans.
Wait,
I'm like,
you went to high school? What the fuck? Why?
So the first arc is really good, right? The first arc, banger, like world building, cool lore, background, the romance is cool. I liked it. Very cool, like, character development. And then it's just like, okay, we defeat the villain and get to the end of that, and it's like, Chisei, you should go to school. And then it's like all these like other teenagers, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about any of these people. I don't care anything about, I don't care about magic school at all. I don't want to know about any of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I dropped it. I'm like, how many volumes do I have here? I think I got up to like 16. Yeah, 16 was the last one I got, and I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You had the same experience, Leah?
Yes, that's basically it. I was like, what are we doing here? Like, the momentum just completely stopped.
It stopped. I think the author had like a really solid, like, good idea, and then when they defeated the bad guy and things got better, it was like they kind of like ran out of steam, and it's just like, how do we keep selling manga? Oh, high school. No. Too boring. Boring.
Yeah. Like, I was giving it a chance because I was like, surely it's gonna get better.
Yeah. And it didn't.
Yeah.
Did you watch
I don't even know if we fished. We were watching the anime.
You were watching the anime. Oh, see, I didn't like the anime. I love the manga, but the anime, like, I felt like the pacing was like off. Like, I didn't like, that's a problem. That's kind of like a me problem, is I'll read manga, love it, and then watch the anime. I'm like, what's with this pacing? And it's like, when you're the reader of a thing, you control the pacing, right? You kind of like, you're the one who's turning the pages and kind of taking things in, but the anime kind of like, I don't know, they kind of like drew things out because I think they were trying to save on budget sometimes. So it was like, whatever. But yeah.
I fucked up on my...
Your mask fell off.
On my shit. I know, I'm sorry, I'm trying
it's floating.
To fix it.
Can I?
That's okay.
Can I move it for you? Or I don't know if I can grab items.
I don't know. I'm trying to fix it. I'm sorry. I can't see myself.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
It's not friendly.
I gotta read chat anyway.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Vela was saying a bunch of stuff. Give me back, Owen. I'm back. With chat stream. Yeah, it was just like chat on a black background for a bit. Can you get back Leah? They're my platonic spouse. I love Velvet's like claiming everyone right now. Give it a moment. Everyone should return. The girls know better than to go on the desk. However, sometimes Bella likes to go on other surfaces during the night and then knocks shit over everywhere and wakes me up. No, I keep Victor out of the bedroom. He stays downstairs when I go to bed, and he does not claw at the door. Well, he used to claw at the door, but he doesn't anymore.
Okay.
Owen, I'm gonna act super cute. Owen zooms in. Shut up. Shut up. So imagine Mecca, but in China. Is it really like that?
Okay, I fixed it.
Yay.
All right.
Yay.
Make a spin-off AU instead. I forgot. Yeah.
I forgot when I stopped reading Ancient Magus Bride. Last thing I remember was like them meeting some dragons. That's it.
That's like,
I know that's like
volume 2,
really early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's worth it to read the first. I think it's the first 10 volumes, which is like the first story, like full story, and then just call it there, because it's like it doesn't get any better than that. I went to tell Hunter about Iron Widow because it seemed up his alley, and he replied with a picture of the 3 copies he owns. Yeah, let's go.
Already
Hunter.
There.
Oh my god. We need to get a Hunter stream where he talks about Iron Widow. I want to hear about everyone's perspectives on it now.
The neat thing is that the characters are like kind of based off of Chinese historical figures.
Okay.
So I'm not like really familiar with like Chinese historical figures outside of Dynasty Warriors.
I know from the Total War game, the 3 Kingdoms Total War game. That's the only thing I know about that. What do they call it? The era of heroes or whatever. I forget what the name for it is. But it's really cool how in that sort of like historical sense they mythologize these like generals and these people to like, yeah, they actually like flew through the air and did all this like crazy shit, and I'm like,
whoosha stuff.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm down with that.
It's like, I was like reading through Iron Widow, and all of a sudden they mention what was his name? Liang, I think, or he's more known as like Kong Ming, and I'm like, oh, I know this guy, I know this guy, and I took a picture of my Kindle with the name, and I sent it to Sean because like he knows more about it, and he sends back like the pog face.
That's cute.
But it turns out that character didn't really have a big part in the book anyway, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh.
But yeah, I was like kind of thrown off. And I was like, oh, I wonder how some people drew these characters. So I looked up one of the characters, and then I got fucking spoiled about what happened to him. I'm like,
I do that. I'm like, I'm really into this. I'm gonna Google a thing, and then I'm like, oh shit, I saw something I shouldn't have.
Yeah, it happens every time.
I did it most recently with 14 because I was like, oh, I really like the song in the ARR trailer, the answer, right? And I'm like, this is great. I'm gonna go like put the full thing on YouTube. And then they like the one video, like the top rated one, it plays the full version that you're not supposed to see yet until later. And I'm like, okay, all right. I guess I just know the whole story now. Oops. Oopsies. To be fair, I don't have like that much context for it, so it's didn't ruin anything. So
we should bring you through coils to find.
Tell me about coils. What are coils?
So the Binding Coils of Bahamut is a raid series in the original release of ARR. So you know how we talk about sometimes like savage raids?
Yeah.
The raids are like 8 people get together and they do like the hardest content ish in the game. There was none of that in the original release of A Realm Reborn.
Okay.
There was only the Binding Coils, which were considered at that time the hardest content to do in the game. But it gives you the full story of what happened in the entire FMV of answers. So you know how you see that guy, he sends you forward in time with his staff breaks and whatever, and then seals. Yeah, it tells you what happens after that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
and a lot of people were kind of upsetty that the conclusion to that story was locked behind the hardest raids in the game.
Yeah.
So from Heavensward onwards, they made a normal mode where you can experience a story while still doing the raids to a lesser difficulty. And if people wanted a harder version, they would do savage raiding.
I see.
Instead.
Okay. I could see an argument both ways because it's like, look, if you're a badass, you get to see the full thing, but there's a lot of us that are not that sweaty, right?
Yeah.
So like, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now the good thing is like you can do them unsynced, so people can just drag you through it and just wait with you through the cutscenes.
Okay. Okay. I feel bad like asking people to drag me through stuff though, but like, I appreciate when people show up for me for like, hey, I'm doing a duty. Do you want to join in? And then it's always like,
you said duty.
Yeah, I said duty.
Duty, haha.
This stinky cat. Hello, Matthew.
Yeah.
That was so upsetting. I didn't know the Bahamut or Binding Coil of Bahamut until like freaking Endwalker. Like I think that's when we do it to it, and I was like, wait a second, it's all here. I was like, because I did it back like Endgame for A Realm Reborn. We got like stuck on just like stage 2.
Oh, turn 2.
Yeah, turn 2. My bad.
Boy,
yeah.
smell.
And then we would have like one of our best ones. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Turn 2 has like this weird mechanic called Allegan Rot, where it's like you have to share the COVID.
What? Gotta spit in each other's mouth.
No, it's like this debuff that needs to be shared between people after a certain stack or something to prevent it from being exploded.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, it's and then you had to like do it a specific way, so that the end boss has like less buffs on him, so it's easier and whatever. And yeah, I can understand how it's a big pain.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Sorry, Leah, go ahead.
Yep, that's basically it.
Yeah, share your alligator.
I gotta have a nice stretch of time where I can get like invested into Heaven's Word now that I'm there. I was gonna do that yesterday, but I was like, I'm so tired, and I just ended up doing other stuff while like AFKing in the game. I don't want it to turn into like another WoW situation where I just go like, I should do things, and then I go like jump around in Orgrimmar and like sit in like local chat. I want to actually like play through the game, do the story. I'm enjoying the story. I'm enjoying the like lore and the world building and stuff. That is like very, very interesting to me. And I like kind of talking about figuring out like, how the nation states are structured and like what's kind of like going on with the different factions throughout the game. Like that stuff is actually like really interesting to me. So I'm pretty invested in it.
Yeah, my favorite Final Fantasy for a long time was Final Fantasy VIII. But it was playing through Heaven's Word that made 14 my favorate Final Fantasy.
Really? Okay. I don't have an opinion yet. I'm like kind of like, oh, it's very cold here, and I just got through winter like IRL. I don't know if I'm feeling like more winter right now, but like maybe I'll enjoy it because like a lot of people are telling me, oh yeah, this is my favorite expansion, or like this made me really love the game was this expansion. I'm like, okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people hype up Heaven's Word, and like I can understand why. I don't want to overhype it just in case, like I don't like to overhype stuff.
I don't get hype anymore, thankfully. Like I just go like, well, everyone's got their opinions, but I will judge this for myself and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Like I definitely believe that like the rest of the game is better than ARR. Because I could already feel it in post ARR content. I'm like, oh, this is where the writers start getting good. Oh, this is where they actually cared about like developing some of these characters a bit more and doing like better cinematography, like moving the camera around more and doing like more interesting cutscenes. So I'm already feeling that, and I'm already like enjoying it like more than I was already. And like a lot of people are like, oh, ARR was such a slog for me. I'm like, it wasn't really for me. It was pretty fun all the way through. But I had a lot of support. So
yeah. One thing to remember though is that when ARR first came out, that's all we had. All we had to do was the post ARR content.
Right.
We didn't have all these other side quests or all this other content that they put in way later.
Right.
And the entirety of ARR basically was they tried to bandage it back together with duct tape in the span of like 2 years.
Right.
So all that shit in ARR they had to put it in 2 years, and then all the post game ARR stuff, that's all we got piecemeal over the course of every 2 months.
And then between you playing and me playing, they've stripped out a bunch of like excess stuff that
yeah, exactly. And so after ARR, they were like, okay, what can we do with this engine?
Right.
And then every time, like, there are certain side quests. I believe you started the Manderville quest line.
I did the first like arc of the Hildebrand stuff, which was like, wow, this is clearly like, way more advanced than anything they had done, at the beginning, right?
They used the Manderville quest lines as a kind of practice and of seeing what can they do with the models to get away with it.
Right.
Of like how goofy can we make it without breaking shit.
Right.
And after and like trying to figure out what the models are capable of in the span of the game. And in them practicing with that, their usage of the models and manipulation of the in-game models become better as the game goes through.
Right.
Like there will be parts in like later expansions where they suddenly figure out, oh, we can make the fingers, caress the texture of a rod, and it'll go over the curves and stuff.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh my god, they're actually pouring water. It's not just, a sound effect off screen. When those cutscenes first came out to us as we played them, the forums were like, "Oh my god, this is so cool! They've upped up their game."
I bet it was really hype at the time, for sure. Yeah. I mean, like I could definitely see it in other things as well, like the very long, dramatic, epic cutscene that I will not spoil at the end of the ARR post ARR content was like, that guy's face is like really twisted, and like, oh my god, they're really going overboard with the expressions here that they hadn't really been able to or chose not to before. I was like, oh, that's cool.
I'm kind of sad I didn't get to like catch it, but usually when you're playing 14, I'm already winding down.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
I do want to like join you more for them, but
it's okay.
Just time doesn't often line up.
Yeah. No, it's all good. And I know, like, CL was sticking around for like most of it, and even CL was like, all right, we've been like doing this for a while now. I want to do like other things, and I'm like, that's fine. Like, if I'm around and I'm playing 14, I'm just like, I've got it in our shared chat, and like if anyone wants to pop in and watch, you're free to, but there's like no expectations there. So, but yeah, I that was kind of shocking, that whole thing, which again, I don't want to spoil it because I'm sure there's people in chat who haven't seen it, but I was like, oh damn, they actually did that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
that was my dad lean in moment.
I was like, I was surprised. I'm like, oh, you could have done that with any other character, but you did it with my favorite character. Okay, you just did that to my favorite character. Okay.
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 Cool.
Yeah. There are a lot of people's favorite character.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of like
but it's good because I'm invested. I'm invested in the like time for revenge. Like time to go fuck them up.
Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying 14.
Yeah. I'm glad I have people to like play it with, because I would never play this on my own. Like, and probably finding like an interesting like group of people to play with in it would be extremely difficult for me. Because I've never had an experience where like I actually like made friends in MMOs. It's always been like going into an MMO with people I knew outside of an MMO, if that makes sense. So
that makes sense. Yeah, I met a lot of like people through playing MMOs. Like aforementioned Luca ended up, but that was like we ended up meeting face to face. It just turns out we played the same game. I had a couple, like, for example, my current husband I met through playing 14. Like literally just met through 14. But the same with Zophie, I met through 14 as well.
And Mika?
Mika we met through because we were recruiting for our raid group at the time. And one of their friends like shared our recruitment, and then they were like, "Oh, I play this role. Let me go try." And yeah, that's how we met Mika.
Yeah.
I'm more extroverted in MMOs than Sean is, so I end up talking to a lot of people. But I might have to like dip out because I need to cook dinner still.
I'm gonna end stream in like 5 minutes here, so.
Oh, okay.
We've been going for like 2 hours, and I'm like, like I know you're both are like tired. I'm tired too, so.
I want to watch that new episode of Tip to Tip in China.
Oh my god! So I've actually been watching. So I went back and watched the full like recap, like the 5-hour one they did. We're talking about for mechanics right now. We're talking about Ludwig and Michael Reeves, did a thing where they went to Japan together, and they did a motorcycle adventure from the very south end of Japan to the very north end of Japan without using a map. So no like Google Maps. The only thing they had on their cell phones was like Spotify and like Discord, so they could talk to their girlfriends. So they had to like figure out how to get all the way up through Japan, just like asking strangers and like using road signs and like their just knowledge of things.
Rudimentary.
Yeah,
rudimentary language.
Yeah, and it's really good, and they have some very nice wholesome experiences with like locals, and it's just really funny and really cool. And right now they're putting up a series where they're doing the same thing but in China. So they're going from like what, the east end of China? No, they're going up to Beijing
south.
and then to Mongolia, right?
Yeah, they started like South China and then going up to Mongolia.
Yeah.
I've never actually watched anything from either of those two before you posted the link to that. I'm like, the fuck is this? Because
So
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I've heard the name Ludwig like in passing. I had no idea who the fuck he was or how big he was or whatever. But then you posted that, I'm like, the fuck is this? And then I started watching the China one. I'm like, this is kind of funny.
It is funny. We've been watching it every day when we come home now.
That's great. I've got a backlog I gotta catch up. I got like four episodes to watch now. But I knew of Ludwig through Sea Dog, because I'm a big Sea Dog's like my flesh tuber Oshi.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I've been watching him since like basically when Trash Taste started, because that started like right when COVID started, and they were like one of the few YouTubers, and I was not into YouTube like at all through like the 2010s until like just before COVID hit, like 2019. I got really into like Abroad in Japan, so I was watching a lot of Chris Broad's stuff, and then from there I kind of branched out into like the other Japanese YouTubers. So then I watched Trash Taste for about 100 episodes, and I got so fucking sick of Joey. I couldn't stand him anymore, so I stopped watching Trash Taste, but I kept watching Sea Dog. I kept going to his streams, and I watched like all his like events, like the Cyclothon, like the charity streams. Everything he does with like Iron Mouse is really fun.
Yes.
And he's like best buddies with Ludwig. So like whenever he comes to like the States in Los Angeles, he stays at Ludwig's house with him and his girlfriend, and they hang out, and they usually do like collabs together, and then they do like events together and things like that. So I know Ludwig through that. His personality is really funny, because like he's actually a really smart dude, but he plays up this character of like a himbo. he's got like this like himbo vibe to him.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And then Michael Reeves, I think, is from Offline TV.
Yep.
It's like it's like a streamer collaborative with a bunch of other folks.
The Stream House.
Yeah.
I think.
Which is like what Lily Pichu's his girlfriend, and then there's also Skara, and then some other people I don't really know. So
yeah, I don't know that house at all. I just know the two of them.
Yeah. But anyway, the series is really fun. I'm really enjoying it.
It's really funny because they just don't get intonation at all.
Intonation's hard for someone who's not used to it.
Yes, I mean, I'm not. I would do the same thing. I wouldn't be able to say hotel.
Because that's core to like all Japanese languages and dialects, right? Is like you have to have the proper intonation, or you're gonna like say something completely different, right?
Oh God, I could never learn Mandarin. No.
Yeah, it's like I tried to teach Sean like words in Filipino, and it's the Filipino is similar to a lesser extent that there's certain intonation stuffs, and he's like, "What do you mean they sound the same?" I'm like,
you have to develop the ear for it, I think.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Because English, you can say something like completely off, but as long as you've got the general sound of it, like you can figure it out.
You guys have there, and there.
Yeah, true. Yeah, there, and there. You have to get it through context.
Yeah.
It's really funny. I want to do some shorts where I like do proper northeastern New Englander pronunciations of stuff.
Worcestershire.
Yeah,
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Somebody's going to like clip it and then just make a dubstep remix of you saying worshiper.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. No, I want to make a good one. I'll put on TikTok and like have a bunch of people going like get mad at me about it. It's that troll side of me. I don't want to make rage bait content, but sometimes things like that are like really funny to me because it's so inconsequential. Like it just doesn't mean anything and it's not hurting anybody, but people get so upsetty spaghetti about it.
It's easy clicks too. It's like, God. No, I must correct this person.
Me over here, like IRL, like I don't give a fuck how you say it. I think it's funny if you mispronounce something. Oh my God. Yeah, Leah, what are you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was asking Leah, what are you working on? I know you're working on art while we've been hanging out.
Oh, I'm working on the housekeeper template for the Senathon. I'm finally doing it because I was like, I said I'd do this last year.
How many goals do you have left to fulfill for that?
The biggest ones is like karaoke, omurice cooking stream.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a 1 point mini bonk stream. That's like the freaking redeem where you like flatten my head in Warudo. And I'm gonna play Mega Bonk while doing that.
Oh, Mega Bonk. My God. Let's go. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. That's so fun.
Mega Bonk's fun.
All right, Nina, you gotta go eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook some tilapia.
Ooh,
and yummy.
Yummy. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
I think I'm just gonna end stream here because this is a good time to stop. Do you have anything you want to promote, Nina?
We have a collab happening this weekend.
Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Sunday collab.
3 p.m. Pacific.
With the Just Little Guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing Super Battle Golf. That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, we are, huh?
Yeah. Wait, I'll try not to destroy everyone too hard. I'll try and hold back.
Owen gets so sweaty.
I get really sweaty when it comes to that. I'm sorry. Sunday show down. Cool.
Owen's like a PvP fiend.
I'm not a fiend. I don't know. It's fun. I have a good time. I enjoy it.
It's not like you trash talk.
No, I'm not. Oh no, Sophie's reading.
No,
no, I like Sophie. I like the Loki.
Around.
Sophie, welcome in. We're just about to raid out. Thank you for joining. So we got a Just Little Guys collab on Sunday. Look forward to that. Leah, do you want to promote anything? Your April 5th anniversary's coming up. What else you got going on?
I'm playing Ace Attorney Investigations of My Cousin Miski BT tomorrow.
Cool.
The first one with Miles Edgeworth.
Oh.
And the other things you've basically promoted. The Jackbox for Lolly. Yeah. And the art chat for Teal's birthday.
Yeah. So,
I'll be there too.
We'll both be there. I won't be streaming, of course, because that's their events. But I will be there. So cool. All right. Well, thank you both for joining me. This was fun. I'm really happy to just have friends on for some yaps.
Yeah,
really
of course. It was a great conversation.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna raid out. I hope you two both have a great rest of your night. I will talk to you soon.
You too.
Okay. Thanks. You too.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night, mechanic.
Have a good night. All right, mechanics. We're gonna raid into Lala. Lala is doing Tomodachi Life demo. The Tomodachi Life game's coming out next month. Good game. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Not sponsored.
What?
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. All right, bye.